This short video will take you through the assessment profile, uploading assessment evidence, and also where you can view results once your apprentice has taken their components. When you log on to epaPRO, the first screen you will see is the dashboard. To the left, we've got the main menu where you would need to use the drop-down option for assessment. You would then select Assessment Profile. At the top, you have your search functionalities that you can use to search for your apprentice. Once you have your apprentice, you can click anywhere on the grey line to open up the apprentice's assessment profile. At the top of the profile, we have a timeline. Anything within this component section is for you to worry about as their training provider. Anything outside of this, so the assessment plan and the certification, is for the assessor. You can hover over anything on the timeline and it will tell you exactly which component it is referring to. Just underneath this, we have a colour key code to tell you what all of the colours mean on your timeline. We then have the apprenticeship details. This is where you can see your details as their training provider and also the assessor's details. The programme details are the standard and the version that your apprentice is on. We have an alert section, so any alerts that show within this page, you will also have a written description here to tell you how you can action that alert. If any of your components turn red and have a little exclamation mark in them, this is then when you will need to take action with these alerts within the platform. There is also a programme checklist. The programme checklist will populate with little green ticks as your apprentice goes past these various different stages, and there's nothing that you need to action on this programme checklist. At the bottom of the screen, we have the components breakdown, and this is where you can see each individual component, the date and time that the assessment has been booked in for, the status of that booking. So again, this colour key code also refers to the colours that you're seeing down in this components breakdown. And then finally, you can also see who the assessor is as well. If you need to upload any evidence at the assessment stage, you can do this by selecting Manage in the Actions column. And then next to Assessment Info, you have that blue Upload button. The Upload button will first open up the file browser view, displaying any evidence that you've previously uploaded for this apprentice. If it's a new document that you're looking for, you would select Upload again, choose the file from your computer, and select Save File. This will then add that evidence into the file browser, where you can drop down the evidence and select Use. This will then pin that evidence against that component. To view results for your apprentice, you would go to the Assessment Progress, and this time you will change the filter to Completed. You can then search for your apprentice, and again just select anywhere on the grey line to open up the assessment profile. Here you can see the results for each individual component as they've been taken. There is also another way that you can view results within the platform. So to do this, you would go to Apprentices from your main menu, change the filter from In Assessment, and you can either use Completed or Certified, or by selecting Filter by Apprentice Status, that will pull all of your apprentices across all of the various different statuses. Again, you would just search for your apprentice. In the Actions column, using the ellipsis menu, you have the option of the profile. This then opens up the apprentice's profile overview. On this overview, you have a timeline as your apprentice goes past these various different stages. You can see the individual results here next to each component, and you also have a visual wheel to show you how far through your apprentice's journey they are within the platform.